is for five of the kids that did an exceptional job on memorizing lines. That was, in no particular order, Alexis Rivera, Olivia Higby, Mariah Carrion, Erica Garcia, and Janelle Bassa. Mariah and Janelle not only knew their lines, they knew everybody else's lines as well. Anytime anybody was gone, we'd just say, will you just say their part for them? It was fantastic. So I just wanted to have a special shout out for those girls because they did a really good job. There was a lot of lines in this play. Didn't they do a good job of memorization? Plus they were going on vacation, plus getting ready to go back to school. It was crazy. And then I'd like to thank Samantha. Samantha, can you stand up? This is Samantha Pies. I've been working with Samantha since she was eight, I think, and recognized immediately that there's something special going on there with that voice. And she was my volunteer for free receptionist for me. She ran the front desk, did a little giggling and chatting and texting as well, but that's okay. So, yes, you did, you know it. But thank you. Flowers, oh, thank you, Barbara. And then I would like to recognize Mary, Mrs. Carrion. Where'd she go? Nice try, Mary. I took the calmest people I knew was Mrs. Carrion and Mrs. Garcia. Come on out, honey. These women are absolutely unflappable. Me, not so much. But these ladies are so calm. I'm like, they would be good back there in the wings with the kids. And some of them, one of them had never done that before, so it was her first, trial by fire with the kids, and they did a great job. They helped with all the costume changes. They kept them quiet and organized. They fed them, took them to the bathroom, made sure they got drinks of water. It was fantastic. So give them a big hand. Thank you guys so much. I'd like to thank, too, our sponsor, With These Hands. It's a nonprofit organization that focuses on mentoring children and young adults. We're able to do what we do because of their support. Their director is Teresa Taylor. We are under the With These Hands nonprofit. And Teresa Taylor is their director, and we have another one of their officers here in the back, Kathy Mathewson. Kathy, can you stand? The arts to kids at much reduced prices. A going rate for arts classes, singing, acting, dancing, is about $60 an hour. We charge for one class, 1 week a month, we charge $60 a month. Ours are well reduced, and you see the quality that they're getting in the instruction. So, and then let me just make sure I don't miss anybody. Pastor Marcus Robinson, and here at the Rock Church, that loaned us 4 extra mics, 4 extra lapel mics. He's not here, but I just wanted to thank him because it was a really, that equipment's not cheap, and he just loaned it to us out of the goodness of his heart. So, Trace Taylor up in the sound booth. Any of you have ever been on stage and tried to perform, if you have a bad sound guy, it will absolutely kill you. You can have the best voice in the world, and if your sound is off, you might as well walk off stage. You're done. So I always ask for Trace because he's extremely detail-oriented. I've known him since he was about, what did we figure out the other day? 12? 10. What? I wasn't even that old. I've known Trace for a long time, and he's really good, and I asked for him specifically. He's volunteered a lot of times, so thank you, Trace. My wonderful teachers, I want to tell you just a little bit about them. First of all, Miss Michaela. Miss Lisa, can you hand her flowers? This is in gratitude for your patience and your sweetness. This is one of the most adorable young women. Come on here. She worked with the Tiny Tots, the 3 to 5-year-olds. They did the Wild Song and the hip-hop, that really cool hip-hop. Yeah. She's one of the sweetest, most patient girls I've ever seen, and believe me, in the wild ones, they got a little wild sometimes in that class. And she just did a remarkable job. She's a middle school girl with a really strong ballet background, and she's teaching those little kids who are actually doing beginning ballet moves. So she did a fantastic job for us. Thank you so much. And then, of course, her mother, my dear, dear friend, Miss Lucinda, in appreciation. Michaela gets her sweetness from her mother, and she gets her honoriness from her dad. Miss Lucinda has this amazing gift to teach real dance. It's real dance. These are dance steps. The kids are doing dance steps that they'll find in almost any musical theater production anywhere. They're real dance steps. Breaks them down to a level that the kids can then reproduce on stage, and all with the sweetest personality ever. It's just amazing. I always tell people, when I grow up, I want to be like Lucinda, and then I have to tell them the ship sailed on that. It's not me. It's not. Oh well, whatever. Mrs. T, come on up. We have another. Mrs. T actually took over the middle school voice class. She has a master's degree, in music. And she's a voice therapist, actually. If a singer has injured their voice singing improperly, she has the ability to retrain and get those vocal cords back in shape. She's the one that worked with the middle school voice, those beautiful voices that you heard. She's a fantastic teacher, and I wrote this about you. Extreme gift in recognizing both the strength and the weakness in voices